Alright guys, it's Thomas here. Today I am at Mike's place. We just finished the Toronto Audio Fest. Really good. And Mike wanted to hear the Galion, so I brought it over. But when I showed up, I saw this. Do you know what this is? It's okay, you know what, Mike? You will come and introduce it. So tell me about these speakers.
These are the B&W 800 Matrix.
Okay, you know they don't, B&W they don't look like this, right?
Nope, definitely not. This is back when they were doing like an all-out assault. Didn't matter the size, obviously, because they're pushing about 75 inches in height.
I wonder what's the difference between now and then, like the wife acceptance factor. I mean, did people change or what? Like,
yeah, a little bit tricky. These are 1993. They're manufactured, and back then they're going for around 20,000 US.
You know, that's like 100,000 today's money, right?
I know. In today's money, it's crazy. Well, this room down here is pretty big, but I've had them in a lot smaller of a room as well. But over the years, I've been through a lot of different speakers, probably 30 pairs or better, to the point where you're constantly trying something new. Mm-hmm. And once I came across these, it was instantly, I knew that basically got off the merry-go-round of just trying speakers, because everything I've tried since I've had these check off a lot of boxes. At the end of the day, the sound stage, the impact, the dynamics, the imaging, it's a hard speaker to beat for the money. So,
all right, guys, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh man, these are probably very good for its time. I can tell you right now, I just came from the Toronto Audio Show. These speakers will beat 99.999% of them. It's that crazy, okay? In terms of bass, in terms of imaging size, sound stage, yeah, you got to hear it to believe it. I don't know why B&W stopped making them. Maybe they got too many complaints about, you know, the wife don't allow the speakers into the room. But man, they really kick ass. All right, tell me about your amplifier.
Past Labs, can't go wrong with that amp. I went through same thing, just like probably everybody. You know, you upgrade slowly and work your way up. And I needed an amp. I wanted to stick with a stereo amp. And through the amps I tried over the years, this amp here, it's just got tons of bottom end control, everything top to bottom as far as what I've gotten to compare it to. It's 350 watts a channel at 8 ohms, 700 at 4. And
do you need that kind of power?
No, you don't. You don't need that. It's just nice to have it on tap, right?
By the way, guys, this thing is like 15 grand, I think, eh?
Yeah, back when it was new, yeah.
And this one is...
Now that... So, okay, this piece here, this is a really rare piece. This took me a long time to find. So back when B&W did the Matrix model, they built an equalizer, like an EQ. And what it would do is just boost the bottom end at the low octave. Mm-hmm. So Krell ended up designing a box with just much better quality. And at the end of the day, it doesn't smear the top end whatsoever. So with this in place, the B&Ws are now capable of playing down to 20 hertz at a negative, they claim negative 2 dB. With and without, it's a big difference. But that is a must-have when you're running these, as far as what I've went through.
All right, and finally the preamp, the two preamp. What do they use?
So they're using 6 SN7s and 6L6, and this has just been an all-around excellent preamp. Good matching with what I've got here so far. It's got a nice top end on it, and the bottom end is excellent. I just overall have no complaints over it. I've went through a lot of different preamps, and this one's stuck with me for about 15 years. So it's the only piece I haven't sold and tried to go up from. And that's the power supply there for it.
Power supply.
Is it a rectifier too?
Yep. And I think it's a G34 in it.
Oh. And by the way, guys, when I saw this, right, look at the chrome and everything, I was thinking, oh man, this thing is probably 10 grand. Take a while, guess how much this thing is.
Yeah, well, they sell it now 2,500 US.
You can buy it.
You can buy this 2,500 US. Yep.
And it sounds amazing, man. Well, the whole system sounded good. And here, I'm going to pan around to show you how big the room is. Okay, so you got this side. You see that nice, what's that thing called again?
Foosball.
Foosball.
And then that's the back room there that goes down. And then
this beer in there?
There was.
Oh, okay, shit. I see a sign like beer or something. All right, then the other side, you have other speakers, right?
Yep.
The Monitor Auto Platinum 500. We're gonna go check it out after. And look, you got your bar. Too bad I don't drink, but
I drink.
okay.
So we have to try.
We're supposed to stay for like 1 hour. I think it's like 4 hours now. Oh man, I'm gonna get home like midnight, man.
No, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning.
Seriously, man. All right, so Mike, this is an amazing system. As I said, it will beat like 99.99% of the speakers at the audio show. And that's it, guys.